I remember I was trying to get a photo into Lightroom, and the next thing I knew, my SD card wasn't working. You know, it was corrupted, it was unreadable, it just didn't work. And all of the photos from the wedding I had shot earlier that week, those were gone too. All of them were gone. And the next thing I knew, my SD card wasn't working. All of the photos. I remember I was trying to get a photo into Lightroom. For almost 2 months now, I've been meditating for 15 minutes twice a day. Has it changed my life? Yeah. Here's how. So like a lot of people, I've tried meditation in the past and it just didn't stick with me. You know, habits are already hard enough to build, and meditating was just another thing that I didn't really have time for. But earlier this summer, something changed. I had received a meditation book as a present once, and after letting it collect dust for 6 months, I decided it was time to give it a read. The book is Stress Less, Accomplish More. In it, the author talks about the Ziva technique, which is a specific style of meditation that she invented, and it's meant for busy working class people. The author, Emily Fletcher, started her career as a Broadway actress. After years of theater-induced anxiety, Emily found herself in a rut. She didn't feel good, wasn't performing her best, and worst of all, she was jealous. Jealous of her castmate Dion, who could handle the stress of an 8-show workweek with ease. Dion's secret? She meditated. So I started reading the book, and about 150 pages in, I was like, okay, you know what, I gotta do it, I gotta go for it. So I committed to twice-a-day sittings for 30 days. That was almost 60 days ago. The Z technique is pretty simple, combining mindfulness, meditation, and manifestation into one 15-minute sitting. First, you practice mindfulness by focusing on each sense individually: scent, taste, sight, hearing, and touch. Once you are in touch with your senses, you begin the meditation. But what am I supposed to do?
No talking. Simply close your eyes and clear your mind.
Okay, stop thinking. No thinking. Zero thought.
Talking is thinking.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to mention, meditating is really, really hard. Sitting and doing nothing for 15 minutes doesn't come easy to most people. The French philosopher Blaise Pascal said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." And while he may have forgot to include half of the population, Pascal knew what he was talking about. So often our tempers and our emotions can get the best of us, leading humans to make regrettable decisions. But meditating can bring the mind a sense of clarity, improving our decision-making skills. You remember that SD card I was talking about earlier? Yeah, that really happened. An SD card that had all of the raw images from a wedding I had shot was accidentally corrupted. That is a big deal. That is not something you want to happen. But in the moment, I wasn't that upset by it. I felt the beginnings of panic start to rise, and then nothing. I realized it was out of my control and there was nothing I could do to change it, so there was no reason to waste energy being upset by it. Luckily, I had already put all of the photos into Lightroom, so getting the unedited files back only took a few minutes. But if I was upset or angry, it probably would have taken me a lot longer, and I would have been really unhappy at the end of it. That example is the most concrete benefit of meditation I've experienced. I really do believe now that if I hadn't had my 2 sittings that day, I would have been a lot more upset and it would have ended a lot worse. That's an important point. The benefits of meditation, what exactly are they? Now, obviously, I'm not an expert, but this is what I felt in my roughly 2 months of regular meditations. First, calmer emotions. Now, sad things still make me sad and happy things still make me happy, but there isn't as much range between the two. I don't get that like itchy, angry anxiety that I used to get a lot. When I'm stressed, my eye used to twitch a lot, like it would just like, meh. And that's only happened one day since I started meditating, which is a lot less often than it used to, so that's good. I think meditating makes me more productive. This one's pretty hard to judge because there's so many different factors. But I can say this, if other things are going well in my life and I also meditate, that is when I produce my best work and I'm most productive. If other things aren't going well, like I'm sad or I'm tired, meditation cannot single-handedly inspire good work. That's just for me though, like I'm sure you're different than me. What if you're not? This isn't scripted, you're different than me, right? There's no one out there who's watching my videos like, I am Cassidy. What am I doing? Am I gonna include this in the video? I sure hope not. I need to like intersperse, I don't know. Well, we're done, moving on. And finally, meditating just feels good. I spend my days on Zoom calls and on technology all the time, and all that screen time leaves my eyes really tired. But after my afternoon meditation, I come out with my eyes feeling a lot better and my face feeling rested. Fletcher says that meditation rests the mind while sleep rests the body, and I have to agree with her on that. Do I feel better at meditating after 60 days? I can say this. On my good days, I can hold clarity a lot longer than I could when I first started, but on my bad days, I can't get through an entire sitting. Like, I'm lucky if I can sit for 5 minutes when my brain's everywhere. I think sitting and doing the meditation helps that like scatterbrained get a little more under control, but I can't go from scatterbrained to completely calm. But I do plan to keep meditation as a part of my life. While the benefits might not be 100% palpable, getting away from screens and from other stressors for 30 minutes a day guaranteed is great. That kind of intentional rest is very, very helpful. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll put a link to Ziva's channel in the description, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I know you hear it in literally every single video, but it really does help and it means a lot. Okay, thank you again. Bye, friends. I'm just gonna stay over here and play on my phone.